It is August 3rd, 2022, and I'm on this theme of restoring the man. So, first off, I'm not saying restoring the man is Jonathan, okay? There might be guys out there that are stronger, tougher, got a more incredible story. What I'm saying, what I will be saying, is that what is that model, right? It's not anybody alive today on the earth. The model of the what is a man is obviously Jesus, Yeshua, Joshua. We have people that preceded him. We have Abraham. We have Noah. We have David. We have these prophets that were treated horribly. Nobody wanted to be around prophets. These are men. And we have kings, some of which were good, but most of them in Israel and in Judah were bad. So what is the man? The man. Well, we go back to Genesis chapter 1, 2, and meditate on God and his first human who was a man. Not a woman, it was a man. And this is very, very important. God made the man first. This doesn't mean we're smarter, better than women. It just means that's the order, okay? Everything I'm going to say from this point forward just presupposes that's understood. We're not going to revise history here. Adam was a man with a penis. He was a human, and he was man, and he had male organs, okay? Full stop. Just, that's it. So you have the fish, the birds, the beasts of the earth. You have herbs and spices and fruit trees, and you have light, day and night. You have firmament. You have up and down. You got water. How it was all constructed before the flood, I have no idea. There's a lot of great people out there, scientists, researchers, geologists, whatever, archaeology, that are trying to figure this stuff out. But that's not what for me, and that's not for this discussion. And I don't have to be perfect. I just have to state what is stated in Scripture. God took dirt, earth, and he formed the man out of the earth. And then he breathed the breath of life into his lungs that he created out of the earth. And his heart started beating. And his brain waves started working. The energy, the electricity that runs our nervous system, all was created by what? The breath of God in the man. But there was another thing that was put in there that the animals, the beasts of the earth, did not have. And that was a living soul that was perfect. It was perfect. So what was the situation? Describe the scene. Everything's created that we live in right now. Now it's different because it was a Garden of Eden. There was no, this is an argument that some people want to make, but were there weeds, right? Were there bugs, mosquitoes, flies, certain kind of bees that sting? I don't know. But I know that the earth was the earth, and there was water, and there was vegetation, and there were living things. Birds, fish, beasts. And who was in charge of all that? Adam. Adam was given charge over all the animals. Adam was given charge over all the vegetation, the trees, the herbs, the vegetables. Adam was given charge over the land and the water, how it was managed. So let's just see that and understand that. And he did all this in perfect union with his Creator, the Father. They were in fellowship. They were talking constantly. They were intimate. They understood each other. Adam understood God when God spoke, and God understood Adam when he spoke. So when you go back to the original man, you have one that is in perfect union with heaven, with the Creator. There's no enmity, there's no division, there's no blocker, there's no confusion. Wide open heaven, clear communication. Okay? He's a gardener, he's a manager of animals, fish, birds. And then, what else is he? In the sense, he's the first governor, leader. He's in charge of it all. He owns it all. So he's the first landowner, governor, king, however you want to say it. So he's a manager. Then we see that he is the first husband, because when he looked out, he did not see a compatible mate. He saw bears had mates, lions had mates. God gave them male and female. But Adam had no mate. Now, God could have created the woman and the man together at the same time, but he didn't. Made the man first. The man was looking around and could not find a mate. He was lonely without a mate. He was incomplete without a woman or an ish. He was an ish and an isha in the Hebrew language. So God puts him to sleep and takes out of his essence. Could have been a rib, could have been something else. The point is, he took from close to his heart a piece of himself, a rib, and made Isha, a woman. And when he came out of his sleep, the woman was a perfect complement to his body shape, muscular up here, woman soft up here. He had a penis, she had a thing that would receive the penis. Perfect build out of a couple. This is what God made before sin. So he's a husband. And the two of them were happy. He was a great communicator with his wife. His wife was a great communicator with him. They could speak the same language. They were partners. They did things together. She probably did certain things, and he did things. He lifted heavy things, and she designed things and sewed things, and she painted things or whatever before the fall. And then, as we know, after the fall, Adam was the first father. So he's a father who nurtured, educated, trained, disciplined, provided for his children. May God richly bless.